Hi again, everybody. I'm Paul Palian, Superintendent of Marketing and Communications at the Bensenville Park District, and welcome to the November edition of Spotlight on Bensenville. Today, we'll be talking with the Bensenville Park District's Manager of Facilities and Special Events, Todd Linder, about his role with the Park District and as well as the district's upcoming special events. Welcome, Todd, and if you can, tell our audience a little bit about yourself and your background, as well as your role with the Park District.
All right. Well, thank you for having me. My background, I've been in the park field since I turned 15 when I was a lifeguard. From there, I just kind of shot through and tried to do everything from programming, facilities, more lifeguarding and aquatics, and just kind of filtered through, try a little bit of everything. See what I liked and see what I was good at. So that brought me back to Bensenville, where now being manager of facilities and the special events, I oversee the Bensenville Water Park and the DGLC. So their fitness center, little upgrades here and there to rooms, kind of help make the facilities a little bit more user-friendly, pretty, and kind of have fun with it.
Excellent, excellent. So your role is facility manager. That's one of your roles. The other one is special events. Talk a little bit about, what's a day in the life of Todd Linder look like as a facility manager? You mentioned the two facilities. You used to work on Fisher Farm too until recently. So talk a little bit about that.
Yeah. So it's really just kind of walking around the building, see what the community wants, what they need, what can we offer. Did some small stuff like upgrading some of our rooms to make them more easily accessible, kind of make them a little bit more pretty, as well as our fitness center. We did massive upgrades there, so I was able to help out with that to offer better equipment for both the community and our members. Yeah, and then special events. Every single special event, 2 months of planning for one day event. Love it. Get to see the smile on the kids' faces.
But this is not, and I can tell you have a passion for that part, but from the facility manager point of view, this is not like building and grounds work, right? This is more the interior and figuring out spaces and handling rentals, things like that.
Yeah, so we do. I do the rentals. When it comes to like buildings and grounds, they're doing the big projects. They're doing the daily maintenance, the specialized stuff. I pretty much assist them with the minor stuff. Getting walls painted, or new storage units, stuff like that can help the operations of the facility throughout the day.
And then also you handle the rentals and everything. Talk a little bit about that, the facilities maybe that are available to rent, and what are the popular attractions? What are the things that people are most interested in?
So the rentals, we have a couple rooms that we rent out. We have our oak room. We rent those out for birthday parties, baby showers, wedding showers, conferences. So if somebody wants to do trainings or even business meetings, we have the tables and the equipment that we can set up where they can host and do stuff like that. Right now, it's a lot of, we have our Willow Room now set up for meetings and conferences or conference type stuff. So whether that be like a board meeting or committee meetings or homeowners associations, they need some place to go, so they can come on over to us, and we have all the stuff, whether it's sound system, projector, tables, chairs, and all that, set up where it's one-stop shop, so they don't have to provide any of that. They can just come and it's all set up, ready to go. With that is also our birthday parties I get to handle. So we have our most popular one is our Nerf birthdays, where kids can come. It's a 2-hour birthday party. We have staff that facilitates it the whole time. We have barriers, different, make sure we have eye protection and all that, but they get to shoot and play capture the flag or one versus all and all these different kind of fun little games. And it's great for the parents because, again, they come and we take care of everything from the food to the entertainment for the kids for that hour. So it's really kind of nice.
That's great. And not only that, with the you can have there's different community organizations that come in also and rent space. You have birthday parties at the water park as well, I've seen.
We do. The splash and birthday parties is always a big hit, where they come to the leisure center, get their food, have their cake, open presents, and then they get to use the water park for the rest of the day. So it's kind of nice for the kids to have that opportunity.
Is it true you have to wait a half hour before you go in the pool?
Maybe. That remains to be said.
Your role also covers special events. We've touched upon that a little bit briefly at the beginning. Coming off a successful Monster Mash, talk a little bit about your role with special events.
So yeah, it's relatively a new role with mine in the last year. I have helped out over the last couple of years with them, but now it's up to me to design and plan it. So I always start every event with what would I want to do when I was a kid? What would I want to enter the facility or enter that special event, and what would make me go, oh my gosh. So that's kind of where I start with all the special events. Our Monster Mash, we went crazy with decorations. The second floor had the pathway and the different candy stations and the treats they get to get, and then we have we had the animal encounter. So it's just fun. There's a little bit of something for everyone, and then they also got to leave with a bunch of candy. So that was parents might not have liked that much candy, but hey, it made the kids happy. And then now coming up, into the holiday season, we have a whole plethora of different events where kids can come out and multiple opportunities to meet Santa Claus, from our Farmside Christmas to Breakfast with Santa, and coming back this year, which has been popular ever since COVID started, is Santa's Coming to Town, where Santa will actually come out to their house and meet them. So no fighting the mall traffic and the lines to go meet Santa. He'll come straight to you.
Excellent. And registration for each of those is open right now. We had those in our fall book. Our winter-spring program guide is available online right now at bvilleparks.org, and registration is going to begin at the end of the month on November 29th for residents and the 30th for non-residents. Talk a little bit about maybe how you can register for special events. You do that in person, on the phone? How does that work?
So if you're in the system, you can do it over the phone. If you haven't registered or been part of our programs before, you have to come into the leisure center. It's a painless process. But depending on the special event, it varies on whether you have to register or not. So like Monster Mash, for example, was a completely free event, no registering. You just come, enjoy your time, and leave as you want. Farmside Christmas is going to be a paid at the door, so there's no pre-registration with that. And then Santa Comes to Town, I highly suggest getting registered for that sooner than later, because spots do fill up fast, and we only have 20 spots, or we can only hit about 20 houses every night. We do have the opportunity to add more if necessary, but I know we had over 60 households that we went to last year, and we're aiming to hit even more this year.
It's amazing. It makes you wonder how he can hit every house in the world on one single night with the limit of 20 a night. Again, you can register for special events at the Deer Grove Leisure Center, 1000 West Wood Street here in Bensenville. Thank you for all you do for the Park District and for the general public. Is there anything else that you'd like to add about your position or upcoming events, et cetera?
The only other big thing that I can't believe I forgot about it is our Adopt a Snowman program that we have coming up. So instead of waiting for it to snow to build your snowman, we have our Adopt a Snowman coming back this year. So if you register before November 23rd, we can get you a snowman that will be placed up at Fisher Farm for you to decorate however you want. We had a a swimmer. One snowman was dressed as a swimmer or a beachgoer last year. We had another one that was dressed up as an army man. And it really allows you to have that, and then it gets to stay there all season long. And come January, we pull it down, but never melts, and it's good for everyone in the community to come out and see.
And of course, those are going to be on display too at the Farmside Christmas as well for everybody to see.
Correct.
So that's
correct.
An added incentive, I guess. Well, thank you very much for coming and joining us and talking about rentals, facilities, and special events, Todd. Of course, we have many other programs for those of all ages to enjoy. Here's a few of those coming up in November and December, and also special activities. First of all, at White Pines, you can book your holiday party or corporate event today. Call 630-766-0304, extension 2 for more information. Also enjoy 30% off Pro Shop merchandise now until February 1st, just in time for the holidays, and gift cards are also available. And don't miss Fish Fry Fridays, 5 to 8 p.m. at 37 Bar and Grill. Enjoy the special Friday menu in the restaurant with great golf course views, or take it to go. Then come every Sunday at 11:30 until 8 for the 37 Bar and Grill's football watch party, featuring buffet and drink specials. Parents of preschoolers through 8th grade can register their kids for the Park District's Clubhouse Winter Escape Days. Those are the days off school program that takes place during the kids' winter break. You can sign up at the Deer Grove Leisure Center. Wood Street Fitness offering 3 fitness programs just for kids. Kids Yoga Mondays after school. The 100 Miles Running Squad, free for elementary school children from 3:30 to 4:30 on Tuesday afternoons. And Zumba Kids, the hour-long dance party for kids Friday afternoons at 4:15. You can register for those at the DGLC. And of course, our holiday special events we just talked about. Adopt a Snowman for display at Fisher Farm throughout the month of December. You can join us for some holiday cheer at Farmside Christmas and the tree lighting on Sunday, December 4th at Fisher Farm. Drop off your letters to Santa December 1st through the 15th at the North Pole mailbox located at the Deer Grove Leisure Center. That's in the lobby. And of course, bring the joys of the season to your residents with a visit from Santa in his mobile workshop December 5th through the 9th when you sign up for Santa Claus is Coming to Town. And finally, join us December 17th and 18th for Breakfast with Santa and get your photo taken with him in addition to making holiday crafts. That's at the White Pines Breakfast with Santa. Sign up today for these events and more. You can find more information in the Winter Spring Program Guide online at beevilleparks.org, or which will be in homes in mid-November. That's all the time we have today. Thanks again to our guest, Todd Linder. Thanks for joining us. Also, Anthony and Chad with Bensenville Multimedia Communications for their work in making us look good. Sometimes it's hard. For more information about Park District programs and activities, visit beevilleparks.org. I'm Paul Palian. Thank you so very much for being with us. Till next time, so long, everybody.